Hi, I have a quick template to share with you today. It's for a gift box, sleeve, ribbon and tag or card, and the wow is it comes from a sheet of 12 by 12, whether it's cardstock, paper, whatever your preference. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. First thing you need to do is cut 2 inches of nesting. And basically that is very fine slithers with either your rotary cutter or your guillotine. I'm sorry, the paper trimmer hasn't yet got to curve, so I'm with a different branded one here. So you cut 2 inches of fine inches for your nesting. Your next cut will be 2 inches and that will be for your sleeve. So I'm just going to cut 2 inches of the card for the sleeve. The next cut will be 1 inch and that will be for your ribbon. And that's leaving. Now for your base and your lid. So I'm going to cut 7-inch square. That's for the base. And I'm going to cut 5-inch square. And that's for the lid. And then this is remaining for your gift tag and card. So I'll quickly show you what pieces we have here. So we've got the base, the lid, the gift card tag. This will be for your ribbon. This will be for your sleeve. And then you've got your nesting. So first, to assemble the box, you're going to be doing your scoring now. So we're going to start with the base, and it's up to you to decide whether this is going to be the outer or the inner. So preference with the pattern. So first of all, I'm going to make this on the inside. So whatever line you're scoring will be inside. So the first scores are, for your base at 7 by 7, you're going to score at 1 3/4. So 1 3/4, so that's your first score line down. Then you're just going to rotate and score again at 1 3/4. Half a turn, and again score at 1 3/4, and again score at 1 3/4. Now this will be quite hard for you to see, but basically you've just scored at 1 3/4 on each side. Next, you're going to cut up on the score line. So I'm just going to mark this for you so you can see. And this will be left with a square inner. Basically, on your corners, you're going to cut in the right hand corner along the score line. And then you're going to turn and you're going to do the same for each 4 score line, and it's always the bottom right hand corner, and it's always an anti-clockwise turn. Okay, so you can see it a little bit better now. So basically on your square, on your first cut, and you rotate anti-clockwise. Cut again on the score line, rotate. Cut bottom right hand corner, rotate. A good way to remember how you're going to glue this is you follow the same principle. I'll just fold these score lines. The same principle is where you've actually cut, you want to put the glue on the opposite side to the cut line and do the same method of rotation. put the glue on the opposite side, rotate, glue on the opposite side of the cut line. So I'm using tape, you can use whatever adhesive you prefer. So on the opposite side to the cut line, turn, opposite, turn, turn, and turn again. So then when you assemble the box, you're just going to push that on the inside. Seems more complicated as I'm describing the process, but it's really simple. You'll get to see it all again in a minute when I do the lid, and you do the same. So there's the base of your box. So we'll take you through it again with the lid. So this is your 5x5, and we're going to be scoring at 5/8. So again, 5/8 we're going to score full length, then we're going to rotate, and we're going to do again 5/8, and again rotate, 5/8, rotate, 5/8 again, rotate. Follow the same principle where the little score line is, bottom right hand corner, snip, and rotate, bottom right hand corner, snip, rotate, bottom right hand corner, snip, rotate, and again the same. So each bottom right hand corner has been snipped along the score line leading up to the space at the square. For the tape, you're going to put your tape on the opposite side to where you've cut. So you're just going to tape and turn, turning anti-clockwise, tape and turn. And then it's better if you just fold as you go. You can fold any time. And then you just turn in your corners, and you can stick your box together, line up the bottom corner. And the same on each corner. Okay, so now you've got your lid. For your sleeve, we're going to score on the contrasting side so you get your nice lid. Now the sleeve score lines are, turn it over here, your first score is 2 3/4, second is 4 1/2, your next is 8 3/8, and your next is 10. And you're just going to fold those 4 score marks. Okay. So basically you've made your sleeve. Just put some tape on the end, and then that'll be ready to fasten and cover your box. The ribbon, you've cut the 12 by 1 inch. You need to cut this again to 8 4. So I'll cut at 8. And that leaves you 4. So with your square snip or your scissors, just cut in the corners to make your ribbon. For the ribbon itself, just tape one side and okay, you want to just run that round your fingers just to take the shape, and then it gets a bit more flexibility. So with your ribbon, you can tape in the middle and a deer here. Sorry, I'm losing the light a little bit there. And tape in the middle and just to push down. So you have your little bow with your nesting that you made earlier. Just give that a run in your hand just to get a small ball, and then open and loosen until you've got a nice squished box full. So you can pop on your lid. Now you can pop on your sleeve. So I'm just going to put the sleeve on. So find that tape side and just do that. So that's your sleeve. Choose where you're going to pop your bow. And then for your gift tag. For the gift tag for your final, you can punch out if you have a gift tag punch, or you can even use the leftover remains for your gift tag if you've got one of your punches. And that's it's really simple. It's just one piece of cardstock, and so you're getting your tag, your nice sleeve and your bow, your box, and your nesting. Now of course you can really go to town with the boxes and, you know, stamp them, embellish, to all the nice glittering techniques. I've only got a few here that I've started to make, and this is one with a card, and this is just in the plain pool parties, and you've got one here with one of the tags. Instead, that's just a layering tag, and the contrasting between the colours, and even putting some crystal effects on the raised parts just to give some texture. With a sheet of your A4, only you won't have the nesting, you'll still manage to get out your base, lid, sleeve, a narrow sleeve and ribbon, only your box size will be reduced at 6 3/4, and the lid would remain the same at 5 by 5. The score lines are slightly different, and I'll put those on the screen. So either way, I'm sure you'll enjoy making these boxes, and thank you for watching. Bye!